What is up? Good morning. It's May 23rd and we are back for another morning. What is up, Discipline? Sean, Broda? Broda, good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon to everybody, UK or further east. Maybe even evening if you're very, very far east. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. You guys have a good weekend? It was hot as hell here. 95, 96 degrees on Saturday. What's up, making sales? How's it going? Good day. I will say good day to you guys. Good day. Now I'm in Virginia, but Virginia it was still 95 degrees. Snacks, what's up, buddy? Good morning. Justin, good morning. Oh, you're doing some gardening. Nice. I like it. I probably got sunburnt over the weekend on my shoulders. It was so hot. Anything happening this morning? Let's look. MKD, yeah. Oh my God. I did a reverse split and already under a dollar. So it's going to be the race to get back to Pennyland. And it already made it. That's how NACD used to be. It would reverse split and you would see just how fast that it's going to go right back down under one. I think it reverse split to like 20 bucks one time and it was back to $3 or $4 in a week. EVOC. Yep. What's up, Jimmy? Good morning. I added the little scrolling ticker bar over the weekend. It's from Tradingview. Thought it was pretty cool. All right, yeah. So MKD perpetually dead forever. Yeah, they'll just keep doing reverse splits until they run out of authorized shares. And then they usually get more shares and just keep doing it. So top gainer, 30%. Let's look at it. S&MP. Good morning, Helen. How are you? So that is on not a whole lot of volume. That must have had something on Friday. It did not. Okay. So it was just moving up on Friday. Continuation this morning. That's it. Michael, what's up? The Booch. Um, Monkeypox could be a theme coming. I could see it. Even though they've already said they have a vaccine ready and waiting. Siga had a pretty big run this morning. Speaking of monkeypox, but it's kind of falling off a cliff right now. Yeah, Siga is giving back some gains, but I mean it closed at what here? 1245, 1250, ran to 1750 over the course of after hours and this morning. So I mean it was due for some pullback. VMW. That's actually a large cap name that's gapped up this morning. So we can see where SPY is at. I think SPY is up decent. Yeah, 1.17%. We all know that they can give that back really, really quick. What's up, Bo? Dude, I would be so hyped. Just anything. Just any kind of consistency at all will be great. Yeah, any theme that works. That's the key. Just need a theme that catches, and one goes up, they all go up, or like news comes out for one and they all kind of run together. That's great. That's what we love. So GovX, you said was another monkeypox one. Yeah, that one was like 80 cents on Friday, and it just kept going. It ramped up with SIGA. Nothing crazy gainer wise though this morning. Not yet, at least. It's just a big spike and then fade, so that's not really anything. I can't see your message. It says retracted, but I'm gonna try to pronounce this. Kodakji Yum. Good morning. I gave my best shot. I apologize if I butchered it. FRSX, man, there was a point where I thought FRSX was gonna be the future, because that's the autonomous vehicle one that they have like self-driving car technology. Robin, good morning. But it has just straight off faded from $12 all the way down with everything else. So that they got like a 4 a.m. spike. Let me see if I had news. No. Okay. Don't see news on that either. So everything that's popped so far this morning, I see no news on. Is that the right? I wonder how delayed that data is at the bottom on the ticker scrolling. ER later today for FRSX. Okay. That might be a little pop up then. Yeah, BNGO was wild too. It was the next best thing until it wasn't. Right back down into Death Valley. So I'm going to try something real quick. See what this sounds like. Can't even hear it. So the Nightbot that we were using for music, it dinged me for copyright. So YouTube copyright claimed every video that we had with the music bot. So I'm gonna have to find a different bot to just play um, music in the background. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna be. I was looking around for the weekend, but never really saw anything. Um, that's pretty. How the heck do I turn it down though? My God. We'll try this playlist. Just a SoundCloud that says royalty-free music. Just for some background sounds. We'll see if it works. Okay. Yeah, I would like rights, direct signed over rights to your band, Booch. All royalties, everything. That'd be great. Appreciate it. All right, what else we got? What else we got? So I'm gonna keep up these monkeypox ones. GovX. SIGA. And then TNXP is one too that I found on FinViz. They recently had a reverse split to make their float lower. You get paid in booze. I mean, that is payment. That is payment. So, you know, if you get paid in booze or you get paid in whatever, you're still getting paid. So, live it up. Boot jump vocals. Oh my God. So yeah, TNXP. This one was a COVID one too. They were using their horse pox method or whatever, but now their horse pox method works for monkeypox apparently. So everybody's gonna follow the theme. They're gonna put out a PR saying, "Oh, I bet our vaccine platform could potentially work for monkeypox," and then they'll get in that same basket of tickers that move together. But SIGA is the one that's actually approved so far. I don't think any other ones have been approved that I know of personally. I haven't really looked into this sector that much just because it kind of seemed like not a big deal. I do not personally believe that it's going to be anything like COVID. I hope I don't regret saying that. Alright, there's the small caps. Let's look at the large caps now. So yeah, everything pretty much had that V bottom on Friday. So I don't know if it had to do with options expiration, they were like literally just screwing around, or if it found a short-term bottom. I'm not entirely sure, but we had a straight sell-off on pretty much everything. There's Microsoft, Tesla. I'm sure Google was the same way. Like everything, just crazy straight slope, and then bounce at the bottom. So Apple on the daily has now bottomed near 130, which is, it could be a support level. We don't know yet. It's support until it's not at this point in this market. Let me know if that music's too loud. Sounds okay in my headset, but I can't tell how loud it is on the stream. I haven't seen much come out news-wise yet this morning. Maybe we'll get an 8:30 dump that's decent. Oh, you can't even hear it. Okay. I can turn it up a little. I don't specifically want it to be like a rave in here, but I do want like a little bit of background music playing. Is that better? It's kind of a bop. Okay, sweet. So I guess the only thing we really have to watch right now is see if SIGA holds this 14 level. I didn't see much new monkeypox news over the weekend. I just saw like New York City got a case, but I mean nothing like catastrophic. And apparently this has been around for a while. This has been, it's not something new. It's not like COVID-19 was a variant in 2019 found. I think this has been around. It's just kind of circulating again. I refreshed the ticker tape. I think it should be right now. Everything looks green. Besides Tesla. Is Tesla down? No, it's still not completely right. I have to look into that. It could be delayed until open. It might not have pre-market. Yeah, GovX was a nice mover. Monkeypox in Canada too. Yeah, GovX, not in a terrible spot. Hanging around, right around 160 level. So we'll keep that and watch. It's probably gonna follow the lead dog, but yeah, I think the theme really needs to catch. Not just be like a theme. It would need to really catch before you start getting too into these tickers and looking for the sympathy of the sympathy of the sympathy, and then you're just trapped in one that goes up 10 cents and down 50. Yeah, that looks ugly. TNXP looks pretty ugly right now. Yeah, I would love for any theme to solidify. Last theme we had was really oil, and that's just kind of falling off now. When oil goes up, they go up a little. Yes, TNXP, known shit company. Can they run? Yes. Do they offer midday? Yes. Do they fail hard? Yes. Are they at probably all-time lows? Yes. But we'll see what comes out at 8:30. Not a whole lot happening so far. I think somebody mentioned INO. They tweeted at me that INO is one as well. So that might be another one to add to your basket. Kind of gapped up here. I think it was as SIGA was running. They kind of gapped it up in after hours. The daily's pretty much dead on that one too. But yeah, there's a couple things, and these are all pretty beaten down. So I think if the theme does catch, then it'll catch and they'll run decent. If it doesn't catch, though, I mean, they're stuck in the mud. SIGA under 14 now. Decent selling pressure. Watch this. 1350 level actually is the next support. So we'll see. That pulls back to 13.5. Hey, what's up, Scrooge? How's it going? Good morning. Glad to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. Not a whole lot happening, but I mean, if you guys have questions, if you guys have charts you want to look at, if you guys want to talk about anything, I mean, we can, because there's not a whole lot happening. Did anyone have a bet on Tiger Woods winning the PGA? Because I saw he withdrew. I don't watch golf at all, but that was basically the headline of the weekend was he withdrew. Berkey, what's up, man? Good morning. CNC had news? Okay, yeah, let's pull it up. So they actually had a T1 halt, looks like. Positive top line results for phase 3 trial. It is hair regrowth. I'm sure there's a market for that. It doesn't scream like, oh my god, this is life changing. But could be good. I mean, positive phase 3 is usually pretty decent. What is this music? That is not the vibe I'm looking for. But it's got a big gap over 8. Looks like they were guessing that it might be approved because it's kind of had a run up 3 to 5 over the past few days. Where the heck did that headline go? There we go. So that is a, yeah, autoimmune disorder. So, I mean, that is good. If you're helping somebody with an autoimmune disorder, it depends on how big the reach is. You know, like what percent of people have this? Like, is this a small reach? Is this a big reach? But overall for the company, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's great. You're buying calls. That's funny. Snacks. So I can't. I had the music bot on last week, but now I got a copyright ding from YouTube. So basically, I can't use that bot anymore. I got to use royalty-free music. I have to find a really good playlist and just keep it on loop, I guess. I would love to start the day with that. So GovX looks like pushing higher here, according to the scanner. Yeah, we were just talking about that. GovX kind of in a good spot over 160. Now it's pushing towards 185. Didn't have any new news, did it? No, not that I see. So GovX, little volume, little spike here. $2 pre-market high, but it was at 525 this morning. So GovX is now our top gainer as well. Not sure exactly why. This has been a good runner in the past, though. You see the volume bars at the bottom. This is nice relative volume because, I mean, this was early pre-market, but there's been some nice volume come in here. Pushing up towards 2 now. Yeah, YouTube is pretty strict on music. Which, I mean, if I Prevail and somebody was playing my music, I would want the revenue from that, to be honest. So, unless you own the song. But I think even if you buy it, it doesn't really matter. Because you don't own the rights to it. You own the rights to play it yourself, and that's it. I'm going to step away for just a second. I'll be right back. All right, I am back before the 8:30 news pops. This camera focus. There we go. You can probably hear the dogs barking in the background. They're just saying good morning to the stream. So yeah, we're still pushing up here on GovX towards 2. Definitely some resistance and lower volume now. Good morning, catch up. BKKT. Okay, so here's the 8:30 news. I'll read that in 1 second. Let me see if anything fresh comes out. CBIO sells complement portfolio for 60 million. CBIO. TENX announced a successful comparative pharmacokinetic study for the treatment of pulmonary arterial hypertension. So 10X, TENX, a little bit of news. That's about it though. Okay, what were you saying? BKKT, not a moment trade, continue on Bitcoin. Yeah, the way Bitcoin is, I think it'll reverse eventually. I'm not a huge believer in Bitcoin. I never really have been. But I could see it, I mean, reversing. It always has. And it's kind of going down with the market. It kind of sucks that Bitcoin is not the hedge that it was created to be. You know, you want to see, if inflation goes up and you see the market going down, you really kind of want to see people flock to Bitcoin as it was intended, you know, to be not regulated and kind of off the grid and gain value that way, but it really hasn't. It kind of did the same thing that the market did, so that's not the best. Crypto market and the regular market kind of died at the same time, so they are connected whether people want them to be or not, which is unfortunate. Especially if you believe in like Bitcoin as being everything it says it is and everything they want it to be, then it should have been the hedge. It should have been the new gold, and even gold hasn't done anything. So GovX pulling back a little bit here, had some resistance near 2. It slowed and had some selling volume. So we'll watch it to hold either the 9 here or maybe pull back to 180. The 5-minute is forming a little bit of a 3 bar though. So 3 bar is, this is the mother bar. This bar is formed completely inside of the mother bar. And then the next candle, if it is the 3 bar pattern breakout, the next candle would push up higher through here. So that's just something to keep on watch. Appreciate everybody being here this morning. Good Monday morning. Get the week started right. Hopefully have some good trades today. We'll see if SPY decides to put a bottom in or keeps falling. I think there's a lot of Fed stuff this week. Somebody's supposed to be talking this morning, I think. I lost the list. There was this list of things. Just kept coming out. But I think Thursday is the GDP numbers, which are going to be important. I think they're going to be pretty important. J-Pow tomorrow. Thought I read somebody talks today. I can't remember. Broda, you're definitely our resident important market Fed speaking guy. You just know when they're all talking, which is important. If you trade futures, you need to know exactly when they're speaking now because, okay, FOMC Wednesday. So yeah, we got a lot of Fed stuff, a lot of economic stuff coming out this week. So if it looks terrible, we'll probably keep going down. If it looks decent, maybe it'll give us some hope to at least short-term bounce. You know, we don't have to bounce from 390 to 480. Like, there's no reason for that, but we don't have to fall off a cliff every day either or be extremely volatile. So, I mean, if we could get a little bit of a bottom in, you know, things don't have to climb like crazy. We don't need 5% green days or 5% red days. Just, I mean, if it traded steady right here, that's fine. The valuation's still decent right here. There's no need for a constant either ramp up or ramp down. if things aren't getting better or worse. So yeah, Govac's still sitting here. 3-bar on the 5. The candle closes in 20 seconds, so we'll see if it pushes back up. I'm not super interested in trading this because it's not really a fresh PR, but I might. SIGA pushed below 14 but ended up holding. So SIGA looks like it had one of those death candle below support trap type candles, which is basically what 2022 is full of. So you would have want to saw that push up pretty early, get some nice volume, and it's not really doing anything. The volume's decreasing. So you got 5-minute decreasing volume. So there's a little push up. Maybe they came in late. 30 seconds into the candle, a little bit of volume. And it could also trade here and then push higher too. It could be a flag. It doesn't always have to be a 3-bar if it's a 3-bar setup. But no candle, as you see right here, no candle on the 5 has closed over 190. So 190 is a big level for closing on the 5-minute. I think there's been one on the 1. Yeah, all these 1 minutes closed above, but no 5-minute ever closed above. So it's trying to push down 195. 50K bidder 192. That's probably what's shoving it. So you're going to want it to stay above 192 if it's going to hold up, I think, for now. Unless they just flush the bid and push it back up. So there's 195. Little refresh in volume. The big bidder pulled half of his bid too. But it's got some decent bids pushing up. So through 197, I don't see why it wouldn't test 2. Unless they put in a double top here. So 50K bidder 195 now. He's moving up. 197 break, 198. Little bit of selling pressure up here. And you see this big push is happening on lower green volume too. So there's your two snap. Okay, 205, 206. So that was the perfect 3-bar right there. Pitch perfect 3-bar. Took about 30 seconds into the candle to get green volume, but it got the nice green volume. Didn't go any lower and pushed straight up through from 190 or 185 all the way to 205. A 20-cent move if you were watching the 3-bar and played it. So GOVX, yeah, top gainer now. Decent action. I'm gonna pull it up on 2 different time frames now. So yeah, that was a nice little breakout. See if this 5-minute closes over 2 now. So here's the 1 minute and the 5. $1.4 million on this 5-minute. It's pretty good. I think it's that time of day. Nothing new came out at 8:30. You look at your top gainer, and that's when they start just buying into it to try to make a play before open. Let me pull up the daily. Look at our daily res on GOVX. Clear res at 3. You got the 200 SMA. You've got some levels here around 260 at the bottom end here. So that'll be resistance. But through 2, there isn't much in here. There's a little bit of action from 250 down to 2, but that was only like a week's worth of trading. It had kind of been straight down. But the clearest resistance is right here at 301, the 200 SMA. Oh, did it have a price target upgrade? Was that a BZ exclusive price target upgrade? Because I don't see it. What's up, Steven? Good morning. GovX apparently had a price target upgrade. That's why we got our... So they literally released that right in the middle of the 3-bar. It's kind of funny. So PT upgrade. Uncle Pete, appreciate it. $10 donation. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. AFI runner from IU. Oh, it's a Maxim. Okay. So Maxim price target upgrade on GOVX. And thanks again for that $10. That goes a long way. Thank you so much. AFI? Yeah. I think AFI ran because it was going to delist. Wasn't it up to like 90 cents and it could not get through $1, I think? So yeah, GovX price target upgrade. So that's a little bit. Ooh. Diddy. Okay, so Diddy. Yeah. Here we go. Diddy provides notification to delist its ADS from NYSE. So Diddy is going to delist on or after June 2nd. So that's not good. So Diddy could have a delist run though. So if it has a few days now, so it could go down under $1 and then pop a little bit before it ends. You know, that's what they usually like to do. Sell off till these low levels, and then you'll get a little bit of a pop. So yeah, let me turn this up just a little bit, see how annoying this is. Because my news does ding and read out, but I don't want it to be reading like a robot over me while I'm trying to talk. I turned it up with just barely any volume. So GovX is still over 2. Close the 5-minute over 2. The 1 minute here you can see us flagging just over 2 in the non-EMA. So you would want the next candle or so to push higher if it's not going to pull back. Because these only get tighter and tighter until they fail or go up. So you'll see it go higher or lower, and I hate to say it like that. Oh, it's going to go up or going to go down. But, I mean, the pattern can only go 2 ways. And once it ends, it ends. So, there's your 1 minute pattern. Could it go down here and bounce off the 9 real quick? Absolutely. $2 also is big psychological support. If you do break over and it does retest, you want to see it hold. And it was the previous pre-market high. So, pre-market high, pre-market high broke. And now it's actually having it to retest the pre-market high. So maybe you want to see the next 1 minute or so, maybe 2 minutes, push back above 205 for strength. 30K bidder, or 30K ask actually at 203, getting eaten a little bit. This one looks heavier than I remember. GovX was a really low float, but I guess where it sold off, it must have had an offering at some point. Bio blowing up the scans. Okay, so that was the one that I read out that they sold their portfolio for $60 million. So that's the news on CBio. So basically they sold something that they own and they got $60 million more in cash than they had before. But that got a big run. I guess because it was only 40 cents. Yeah, CBio up 100% now. But look at, I mean, my goodness. Up 100% from 40 when it was $6 not long ago. I could see why people are buying it. It does have range. So GovX trying to fell a little bit below $2 here. As you look, this flag here, I mean, it can only go 2 ways, and it chose down for now. That doesn't mean the play's dead, but this particular 1 minute setup is over. Now you look more towards the 5, you look more towards the EMAs for pullback. For those who don't know, if you're on stream and you've never heard me talking about it, I've got these lines on here. I keep on every chart. The green one is the 200 SMA. The yellow one is the 50 SMA. The purple is VWAP. The light blue is the 20 EMA. And the red is the 9 EMA.
Order for 20,000 metric tons.
So that's what I use, and they usually work on any time frame. So the 1 minute, 5 minute, and daily is normally what I use. Seed, which was an agricultural one, like in the wheat basket, receives an order of 20,000 metric tons of nutritionally enhanced corn. So that just came out for SEED. It's a low float too, so be careful if you're watching that. I think it's usually super spready. So yeah, it closed at 650 and then it got tapped at 780. So be careful there. But CBio is still pushing. That's a big move. That's good. I mean, overall for small caps, pennies, you know, that's a good sign. You get a 133% runner. Given, like we said, it had fallen off a freaking cliff before this. But it is, I could see, I mean, at this point, it looks like it's going to go to 1 at least and reject. GovX, watch right here, sitting right on the 20 on the 1. It's going to be a level you want it to hold. It could pull back as low as 190 and hold, but it is getting some selling pressure now. Let's see where SIGA is. So that was actually almost a perfect bounce from 14. This one's been more slow and steady after the trap move here. So bounced off 14. Oh, it's failing. Nope, just kidding. Straight back up to 1470. So most of the moves lately have been, oh, just kidding. We're not breaking up or breaking down. We're going to do the exact opposite, which is great for us traders because we never know what's going to happen. So 190 here, trying to hold GovX. It's only a 25K bidder though. They're starting to stack the ass down as well. So a little bit of selling pressure now on GovX. Given it has ran from, what, 80 cents to now $2 on, I don't think it had any news. I think it was just overall the monkeypox. Yeah, just a monkeypox theme.
Altamira Therapeutics receives Philippines FDA approval of Bentrio nasal spray.
So there's what the news sounds like when it comes out and reads to me. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. The robot guy screaming in your ear. So now it's retesting, GovX is retesting the 3-bar level, which was 190. Didn't have a candle close over 190 until it pushed up, and now it's pulling back to that level. You really don't want to see it retest that fast. It's not necessarily a horrible thing, but the fact that it had a huge breakout and it's already back to the breakout level in 2 candles isn't the greatest news for a momentum trade. CBio finally getting a little bit of selling pressure here. I might take a trade on GovX if it holds 190 here. I'd want to see some good strength though. Anything else on the move that I missed? It's mainly just been GovX, and CBio was just recent. That was 8:30 news popped up. So CBio trying to push highs here. Maybe a trade up through 95, unless it double tops. It's kind of thin on the level 2. Yeah, that's not good at all, really. The bid side, like the biggest bid's 10K, and it's down at 91 cents. So this is a very volatile one if you're trying to trade. I mean, it is up 142%, but not a whole lot of bids walking it up. And usually if you get in, you want somewhere to get out if you have to. You can't just assume it's going to go higher. People are going to buy your ask up. Yeah, let's pull up Pixie. So this is still holding 190 here. I'll pull up Pixie down here. Yes, it is. Pixie flag under the 50 SMA. So you want to see a push up through 50s. That could happen. That could very well happen. It is down to 39 right now, but overall in the daily gets pushed up. It could. Yeah, CBio, it's better risk reward for a short now than a long, absolutely. Old NutX. No, NutX is not a porn website. It is an actual ticker. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice little flag over the 50. 10 resistance here. So you could see maybe over, I hate to say over 895, but over 9, I would think for sure it would try to test 10 unless it just got completely double top smashed at 9. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Does it look pixelated to you guys? What do you mean not receiving enough video? I'm giving you a stream.
Entity Global Inc. 4, May 23rd.
Let me know if everything looks good on your side. I'm really not sure what YouTube just told me. It's good? Okay, yeah, I don't know why I said that. HGen? I don't know if I looked at that one. Oh, that one's super cheap.
RAP announces 5-year subscription sale of RAP Reality virtual reality training software.
So yeah, I could see HGen maybe on the daily pushing up to test that 50 SMA level. What's up, Ascended? Good morning. I don't know if I've said good morning to you today. Thanks for being here. So this is probably, you want to see this hold right here on GovX. Maybe get a hammer back above if it fails, but overall for continuation this morning, I would say you want to hold this level. Stream's good. Okay, thanks, Michael. Appreciate it. So it's touching the 9 on the 5 for the first time since the volume came in this morning. CBio hanging on by a thread. So that's decent on GovX. Hammered there. And now you have a 90K bidder at 190. Watching the level 2 here. So yeah, okay, some bids are coming in GovX now. It did hammer off the level. So it went down under 190, but it's back above before the 5-minute ends. So that's not bad at all. So 194 back to 195. Now that's a decent 5-minute candle here on GLVX. That's exactly what you want to see. Just watching the level 2 on this side. Don't have enough screen space to put everything on one screen, so not digging this music. So yeah, GovX is pushing back up towards 2. But it did get a decent volume hammer there. Let's see if it
Stitch
pushes
Fix
back up.
announces Debbie Rose Woloshin as new Chief Marketing Officer.
You want to see it get through the 197 zone. It struggled with that the past 3 candles now. So let's see if it hammers right here. You want to see it push back up through 195 up to 197 right here. Bounce off of 192. This candle goes green. I can see it pushing back towards 2. It's kind of slowing down volume wise. See what it does though. Yeah, the volume's kind of dying off here. So you really want to see the next point to get through 197. Volume can come in at any time, but right now it's slower. You got to approve shorts. Okay, cool. Oh, it's getting rejected for the order. That's weird. It is trying to pull down. See bio. Let's see. Yeah, Agri has been definitely in play. Daily looks decent still. Above the 3 level. Where's WEAT at? Still hanging around. If wheat really got a huge spike, Agri would go. So GovX still hanging around this level. Not breaking down, not breaking up. Through 197 is really the level you want to see, but we're coming up towards 9 a.m. now. And 9 a.m. is when some weird stuff comes through on the tape usually. It used to be Robinhood, but now it's still strange action right at 9 a.m. So here's 197 test. It's through 197. You want to see it push up to 2 now.
MSP Recovery enters into agreement with Mexico's Tech, a technology integration pioneer.
Couldn't do it for now.
MSPR's data capabilities.
This one's acting really slow and heavy now. It was really smooth here up through the 3 bar, but now it's more of a slow and steady trade. But if it can get back through 197, hold over 197, push through 2, it should be decent.
Form 8K Lionheart acquisition for May 20th.
Yeah, that's annoying. Still struggling with that 197 range. CBio just made a new high. So CBio might actually go test the 1 level. A little selling pressure on the top of this candle here. But GovX, CBio are really the only things on watch right now. For at least pre-market trading. So now this GovX candle has actually went back red. It's not what you want to see. Let me look at the level 2 on CBio now. Still the same. There's a bigger bid at 92, but it's very thin for one that you're gonna try to trade up 142%. Nothing insane happening yet. Couple things to watch, but SPY up on the day. Okay, here's the 9 a.m. news. Hold on one second. BRQS forms a strategic partnership. DRTS first patients treated in France as part of skin cancer trial. Not big news, really. Didn't see really anything big there at 9. So CBio or GovX could continue to get the volume. Looks like CBio is trying to. It's up at 96 now. 150% gainer. Level 2 is sticking it up a little bit now on CBio though. Maybe watch for a trade up through Hive Day towards 1. If it doesn't break Hive Day though, it's going to pull back, so it needs to break the 97 level. And GovX still in play too. GovX still hanging around. Anything else you guys watching? This playlist hasn't been too bad. A couple weird songs on it, but not bad. We'll see if I get the copyright ding even from this one. So there CBio is up through 97. A little bit of a struggle here, even though it broke 97. So it popped through 97 straight to 98 and then got selling pressure immediately. This feels like one to me personally that's going to get close to 1 or tap 1 and reject pretty hard. I don't know why. It could blow right through. It just feels like one of those. It's coming up on 1 quick though. Let's see what happens. This is definitely more of a scale zone, even if you took the high day break, than a buy zone, in my opinion. See what it does. So there's 99 and $1. Testing $1 right here. Could blow right through it. 101. Normally you get selling pressure at 1 though. Okay, so it went through 1 to 102 and then started selling off back down to 99 now. 99 and $1. Sometimes they'll let them in or let them buy through and then smash it back down below. But I mean, it's still got decent volume. All these candles are green, and it's increasing on the 1, so it's not dead yet. That's for sure. But you did get the resistance there at 1. Now it's back to 98. So people definitely scale near 1. See, look at this. This candle went red now on the volume and the candle. So that's pretty common. Especially on a 160% run, you get to 1, it's going to be a resistance. I'm gonna step away for one more second, and then we'll be back for the final stretch. All right. So I feel like, honestly, I was thinking about when I was out of the room, that pre-market trades over the past at least couple weeks have been smoother than intraday trades. So I might start taking more pre-market because they're more like straight, concise moves than the fake out breakouts and the fake breakdowns that we're getting during the regular hours. So pre-market might be the thing that we flock to for smoother day trades, to be honest. Because it's been like 2 weeks now of decent movement in pre-market. And they've been making like their high of day by 920, 925, and that's the high they go all day, because then SPY likes to drop 4% intraday, and it kind of ruins everything. So at least SPY in the morning's not moving like crazy. So you got a little bit of consistency to trade for the background of these small caps. But yeah, the monkeypox ones definitely on watch today. GovX, 10x, or not 10x, TNXP, SIGA. There's a few others. INO possibly. And then Agri's in play for the daily. NUTX in play for the daily. CBio with news up 160%. Still struggling with that one level. GovX, we mentioned that with that, but it is one of the top gainers as well. So GovX will be on watch. CBio, let's look at the resistance levels. CBio, my God, it fell off so hard, it's kind of hard to even see where resistance is. So the psychological resistance, obviously at 1, and then potentially like the 120 level, so 1 to 120 will be a watch. but I mean, it's already up 160%. Usually you'll see stocks go 90, 120, 180. So it might be able to push the 180%. We'll see. It's trying to reject one here though. So SIGA, let's see. So it's pulling back down to 14. See if it can hold 13.5, 13.2, or 13.5 today. The 50 should be caught up unless it just absolutely dies right at the gate. I would imagine the 50 might be caught, or not the 50, the 200 might be caught up to the support level, which is getting close right now. And that would be like a double support. GovX testing 190 again. These prices ever update? So it says Apple 137.59. Yeah, so I think it's going off of the close. I'll have to look into it. But at least we'll know, I mean, what Apple closed at and all these tickers closed at. Refresh it one more time. Yeah, so it's just going off of that. That's fine. I'll see if it can get pre-market date on there too. CBIO still hanging right under 1. 146K ask at 1 now. The bids have thickened up though, so you got a much more thick level 2 on CBIO now. It's not as risky. You do have bids and asks. Not seeing a whole lot more to watch going into today, really. So the Pixie Daily set up too under the 50. So Pixie set up. We mentioned that NutX is set up. SIGA has been a runner over the past day or two, day or three. CBIO up 160%. Yeah, SIGA is insane up. And then we're going to watch SPY, I guess, see what it does today. I'm hoping for, I guess, the bull's sake that this was a real bounce and not the options expiry bounce, and that we just fade right back down. If that's a real bounce, that's good, because we close on a decent daily and weekly candle. You think we're still going to the zero, Broda? Wouldn't surprise me, especially if all this news, the Fed news that comes out this week, it could easily continue going lower. But I feel like that V bottom on Friday had everything to do with the options expiration. They let them get filled down here on the puts, and then they've got filled up here on the calls. So that's what I see happening. I think it was like millions and millions and millions of options expired on Friday. So they were just screwing with it both ways. So GovX doesn't look the best anymore. It's starting to spill off a little bit. It'll still be on watch. It's still one of the top gainers, but overall pattern into open, I don't really like it that much. Waiting for new options data open to see where they rehedge. Okay. Yeah, that's insane. 500 million. So yeah, it was just screwballing basically. We'll see if it ended up working out longer term though, because I mean we were saying up at 420 like, oh, under 4 we're going to 380, 380, 380. It finally touched 380. So we'll see. So yeah, GovX doesn't look the best anymore. CBIO hanging right under 1 still. So that's probably going to be the top momentum watch at open. Just see if this does pop through to like 110-ish and then fails, because it is hanging around. It's not really selling off a whole lot down here. It's hanging just under 1. And the news for that, if you're popping in late or you didn't see it earlier, was that they sold part of their let's see. Okay, part of their medicine complement for 60 million in cash. 50-50 shot with C430. And see, that's annoying. I mean, we don't really need to go back to 430 this fast. Why don't we trade right here for a little bit? You know, low 4s. Trade. There's nothing wrong with trading sideways. I know the market does not want to trade sideways. It wants to violently move straight up or straight down lately. But I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's on a crazy downslope. I could see it bouncing some, but I mean, is what it is. Bear market rally, you're right. Every time J Powell speaks, man, it's this candle or this candle, and then the next day is pure death. So we'll see if that continues. And maybe it'll be one of those times like, okay, J Powell spoke, we didn't take puts. Oh well, that's fine. It went down this time. It's not going to happen again. And it happened twice in a row. And now the third time he speaks, everybody loads into puts, and then the market squeezes, and it squeezes everybody out because they think they found a pattern. Could be, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But usually when people find these patterns and think, oh, this is all you got to do is blank, that's when it flips and goes the other way. So. Anything else before we roll out and prep for the or get everything set up for the open? And maybe one day I'll trade through the open, and I'll keep it open through the open. But like my opening scanners, like the completely different scanner, I don't have it set up for this, like the intraday setup. So I'd have to kind of change that over and set up a new scene on OBS. But it wouldn't be a problem. Maybe trade through like 945, or just at least talk through 945 to talk through some trades. But CBIO, I mean, look at these candles. They're like a 1 cent range here. Just right underneath $1. Can't break down, can't break up. Okay, so 99 is through now. It's up towards 1. See if it busts the 1. So it started to break through 1, and then it refreshed 1, and now they're dumping it. So you love that. You see accelerated volume, trying to break out. They broke the whole wall, and then they just threw it right back on and dumped it. That's classic. So GovX looks a little better now. They're fixing this chart a little bit in the open. It is lower, and I have told you guys before, it honestly looks better to me if a chart is weaker in the open than stronger. So GovX, CBIO, this is kind of selling off now, but GovX, SIGA, CBIO, top 3 for sure. You're going to want to watch SPY today, see if it holds, see if it rips. Every time it's been up 1% lately, I feel like it's went all the way back down and then down 1%. So we'll see if that happens. Wheat today, it's up 2%. Oil's going down, so oil's down on the day. So just keep that in mind if you're swinging oil tickers. It is down a little bit on the day. But unless you guys see anything else, I think I'm going to end it there. It's a great Monday morning stream. Hopefully we get the week started out right. Today's a good, smooth day. Everybody has green trades all day long, and we can kind of coast through the rest of the week because of how great Monday was. But a lot of Fed stuff this week. I think somebody from the Fed's speaking today at like noon. It's not Jay Powell, but somebody. So that could affect the market. But thanks for everybody that showed up today. Thanks to Uncle Pete for the $10 donation. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the likes. And I will see you guys in the morning at 8 a.m. Peace.